Hi guys, this is Stack Overflow. In this video, I will teach you how to convert HTML to a WordPress theme. Please make sure that you already have the copy of our markup in our repo. You may check the link provided on our video description. In our provided repo, download or clone the markup files. So before we start, please make sure that you already install WordPress in your local. If you don't know yet how to install WordPress, please check our first video on how to install WordPress in Windows using XAMPP. Now, let's start. Open your XAMPP or WAMP server. Run Apache and MySQL, and then run WordPress in your local. And then go to your WordPress file. Go to WP Content folder and create your theme under Themes folder. Okay, we will be naming our theme folder as My Site. Then inside our My Site theme, we will create a new file as header.php. And that's it. After creating header.php, let's try to create a new file named as footer.php. Then another file as index.php. So later, while creating our theme, I will explain to you on how those files works. So another important files in creating a theme is a functions.php. Then the next file is the styles.css. And then for our default page, let's create a page.php. So guys, these are the most important files on how to create a WordPress theme. Let's now open our markup files from our repository. This is it. We are now exploring the static files or the markup files from our repository. So for this one, let's open the index.html. Okay, then let's copy the code of our header. That's the markup from doctype until the main container class. That's it. Then let's go back to WordPress theme. Go to the header.php and paste the copied code here. Then click save. Next step is to copy the footer code from our markup file. So from the footer code, let's copy it until the closing tag of HTML. Then let's go back to the WordPress file. Go to the footer.php and paste it and click save. Next step, let's copy the body or the content area from our markup file. So from the banner section, copy it until the testimonial section. Go back to the WordPress theme, then paste the content to index.php. Oops, sorry. I pasted the wrong code. Let's try again. Then after copying the body or the content code, let's include the header.php in our index.php. So for this one, the code is get underscore header function. So let's use the open and close parenthesis. Next is to include the footer.php. It's almost same on how we include the header.php before. So let's type get underscore footer function. Then let us copy the asset files, which is the theme folder from our markup. Paste it inside our WordPress theme. And that's it. So we're almost done working for index.php. So let's check our CMS, and then let's check if our theme is already reflected in the appearance section. As you can see, our newly created theme, My Site, is now visible under the theme sections. Then let's click the activate button to enable our newly created theme. To visit the website, click the My Site link found in the leftmost area of the header. As you can see, it's not yet looking good because we did not include our assets or our styles before. So let's start to include our assets. Let's go back to our code. Then let's go to header.php first. We need to convert the styles or the path by declaring our assets in functions.php using WP and Q. Let's go to functions.php and create a function named as Fullstack Overflow underscore theme. So let's paste it. Okay. Style name is our styles name. Same with the other styles, we are assigning a unique name. Let's remove this code, the font awesome styles, and the master.css, since we already include it in our functions.php. We are done including our styles, so let's try to refresh our website. Oops, it's still not working. It's because we need to include our WP and Q in our header or the head section. We forgot to include it. Type WP underscore head function. Reload the website, and styles are now working. So as you can see now, images are still broken. So let's check the direct path of our images. Go back to code. Let's use black info function and template URL to get the correct path. So for you to do that, just type blog info and then open and close template underscore URL. That's it. Go back to the website and reload. As you can see, logo is now displaying, in our header. Next is to fix the index assets by doing the same, adding the blog info function and the template URL. So let's go to index.php. Then let's do the same, replace or add the blog info function. Let's go back to our website, reload, and we're good. Images are now displaying in index page. Now let's proceed to footer.php, and we will do the same for the images path by adding the blog info function. Since we already converted our images path, our next step is to include our JavaScript codes or path in our functions. Let us copy the script from footer.php. So as you can see here, carousel functionality for this view is not yet working. It's because we do not include our JavaScript in functions.php. To proceed, all the scripts here will be going to convert to an enqueue script. It's almost same on how we apply the enqueue styles. Let's delete these lines of code in our footer.php. Then to read our script in footer, we need to add the WP footer function in footer.php. Go back to website and reload. As you can see, carousel is now working here. And this means that our JavaScript is already working. Alright guys, we are almost done in our homepage. Now our next target is to make a dynamic menu in our header. How can we do that? So let us use the Wordpress function called as WP_menu. Go back to functions.php, then register the Wordpress menu using the register_nav_menu. So before we include this, I just want to show to you that in default CMS, if you did not register a menu, you cannot see the menu link under the appearance section. But if you register it in functions.php, menu link will enable in CMS. We have two default menus, the primary and the footer menu. Menus are now displaying under the appearance section since we already registered the menu. Let us now start creating menu for our header. So for our home, let us use the custom link. Let's copy the homepage link and paste it in the URL. For our link text, use home and click the add to menu. For the blog, let us create a page named blog. Go to Pages, click Add New, and type blog. And then publish it. Then go back to Menus. Under the Pages accordion, select Blog, click Add to Menu, then click Save Menu. Then that's it. Links are added to our header menu. Go back to our header file, then convert the static menu to a dynamic using the WP nav functions. Use the WP _nav _menu as you can see in your screen. There are menu parameters where we use the created header menu. Then for menu class, these are the class we used in our UL or an ordered list. So let's check our website, reload, and as you can see, dynamic menus are already applied in our header. We can now remove the static menu of our header. Let's go back to our website. So now, we already have the dynamic home and blog menu. So that's it for now, guys. For our next video, I will show you on how to create subpages and custom page on WordPress. Thank you guys for watching!